Section 35 of the Bank of Ghana Act 2002, Act 612, as amended, mandates the Bank of Ghana to issue and redeem currency. This is an activity the bank places premium on. Here, we explain how we do it.
By law, the Bank of Ghana is the sole authority mandated to issue and redeem currency. And that is by Section 35 of the Bank of Ghana Act 2002, Act 612. The banknote becomes, therefore, one of the most complicated products on earth. The banknote features iconographic elements and cultural motifs that depicts national identity. It is therefore a symbol of every nation's identity.
If I receive a dirty money, sometimes if I take it home and I warm iron and I iron it to stretch it, just for me not to give it to a customer and the customer will feel bad.
But scatter down on the banner, almost a pressure and not one on the same, one on the same. Everyone will be my miscana, I had that other number 2.
Whenever you receive, mostly maybe in cash or maybe you buy an item and then you are given a dirty note, it's kind of weird. Because when you take it and you give it to someone else, it's difficult for the person to take it.
I can fold it nicely and then keep it in my purse. I always make sure that I don't handle the notes when my hands are dirty.
So, me pressure on me so the army, me the two sieve me was. As the pressure name is so the army, me was not me na folding the ski. As send the camera na folding nation me go to all the time.
When I receive a dirty or a torn note, I put it in my purse. I have a purse or a wallet. So I keep it inside the purse. That's why I keep my torn or dirty note.
If like fresh money, the way I handle it is a little bit different than if it's a kind of dirty, as we call dirty money.
Was a Sikana Ekitano, was a ma Eben Monyamai. If there's a Sika and you need to, what the quarter the end, the Yanji. If there's a kind of one, a boy or man, if it's a comment when one obey you should be a toy piano. I never could say, be dear for. Any and go for any the almost a potty for a tongue. It's all your black, no. Everyone, you want to discover a toy idea. And yes, Nissan a fin, no, the assume. Nissan a all your fin, no, the assume. Let go your bar, the paper, desktop, every assume, their paper.
Media Obia to send me the younger Ghana's cabaret for Papa.
It's important to keep the city clean because it represents us. Our Ghanaians, and then it talks a lot about us. So if we don't handle it well, it doesn't speak well of us.
Yes, can say, keeping it. Come on.
It is very important to keep the city clean because, per my little information, a dirtier money, it will cause the bank to print more money into the system. So the more the dirty notes, the more the government has to pump more money in printing more notes.
If I don't keep it well, somebody might also not keep it well. So when it goes into a different hands, it wouldn't be handled well.
I think everyone has a role to play. It's not just my responsibility alone.
From now, what I should be doing is not rejecting as what we call spoil money, but also educating those giving me that money how to handle it so that it will also meet.
Bank of Ghana, as an objective, always ensures and preserves the integrity, confidence, and trust in the currency for economic transactions through excellent and effective currency management that safeguards and ensures the availability, acceptability, accessibility, and authenticity of the banknotes. It takes, on an average, a year to import the banknote and receive it. That means that the lead time for importation is 1 year. It also means that you cannot just get banknote imported on an ad hoc basis. It must be planned. And the Bank of Ghana has a robust forecasting model that captures a number of economic elements that is able to project the quantity of banknotes that we require as a country. And that must be done a year in advance to receive these banknotes for economic transaction. Banknotes are not printed in Ghana, they are printed abroad. The banknotes are received from abroad into our vaults, and the channels that we use for distribution are highly secured. We ensure that we go with the highest level of security standards to distribute these banknotes. The banknotes are distributed right on the seat from Accra through the Middle Belt, Kumasi and its environment to as far as Bolga and Wa. What Bank of Ghana does is to make sure that banknotes are available for economic transactions. And whatever procedures, secured measures that Bank of Ghana needs to implement to make sure that the banknote gets there, it does that. And this is not a cheap process. It has to make sure that security apparatus are involved, both the military and the security people are also involved. The Bank of Ghana has its own internal processes. We go with armored bullion vans to make sure that all these monies get to their destination in a secured way, ensuring safety of the people who are also involved with the process. We have the cash supply chain and three-tier distribution model. So once the money gets to the Bank of Ghana branches and agencies, commercial banks come and withdraw these monies and make it available to the public. So once we receive the money has to go through also additional processes within Bank of Ghana to ensure that these currencies or these banknotes are segregated into good ones, bad ones, and counterfeit. And we call it the fit, unfit, and the counterfeit. This, the Bank of Ghana uses another process with the highest level of machines that is also internationally acceptable. That is the machine that the Bank of Ghana uses to undertake these processes. These machines processes or checks banknotes at the speed of 33 banknotes per second. These machines check all the levels of sophistication of these banknotes. It checks for security features, all the embedded machine readable features. It also checks to ensure that torn banknotes, taped banknotes, banknotes that have been crumpled are removed from these ones and make sure that it issues out good notes for circulation. The question is that, why do we have to do all this? Currently, the world is becoming very sophisticated, and if you don't ensure that you enhance the issuance of clean notes, what you realize is that most of these automated teller machines or counting machines will not be able to process these banknotes or check these banknotes on receipt. Also, if you don't ensure that you issue clean notes, what will happen is that when banknotes are dirty, counterfeiters are also able to issue notes into circulation, and it will be very difficult to be able to discriminate between the good ones and bad ones. So, on a timely basis, when banknotes are dirty, it must be removed from circulation to ensure that clean notes stay in circulation. And we must make sure that we ensure the integrity, confidence, and trust in the currency by keeping it clean. And this, the Bank of Ghana uses a sophisticated machine to make sure that it always issues clean notes, and then also intercept counterfeits for distraction. Whenever you deposit money with a commercial bank, there are systems in place that examines the currency to ensure that the currency that is issued or the banknotes that are issued are clean, authentic, and fit for purpose. In the past, the Bank of Ghana was incinerating or burning these banknotes in the bush. But that was also introducing toxic substances into the atmosphere. Currently, the Bank of Ghana has sophisticated machines in its facility that it uses to destroy these banknotes. And these banknotes are destroyed in a healthy and safety way. And then these banknotes, once destroyed, are also disposed in a healthy, safety way. The destruction process is also by systems, equipment, and also have to go through processes which are also not cheap. At this point, what I want to tell the population, everybody, is that there is the need for us to ensure that our currencies are clean. It's not only on the Bank of Ghana, it's a shared responsibility. So please, since the currency and the banknote remains the business card of the nation, let's keep it clean.
So there you have it. Know the Ghana cedi and keep it clean.